If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read. Never put off till tomorrow what may be done day after tomorrow just as well. I have never let my schooling interfere with my education. I can travel half-way around the world, while the truth is putting on its shoes. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. Don't go around saying, the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. I did not attend his funeral, but I sent a nice letter saying I approved of it. God created war so that Americans would learn geography. I was gratified to be able to answer promptly, and I did. I said I didn't know. Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. Loyalty to country always. Loyalty to government when it deserves it. Truth is stranger than fiction, but it is because fiction is obliged to stick to possibilities. Truth isn't. Wrinkles should merely indicate where the smiles have been. Books are for people who wish they were somewhere else. Don't part with your illusions. When they are gone, you may still exist, but you have ceased to live. Sanity and happiness are an impossible combination. Everyone is a moon and has a dark side, which he never shows to anybody. Clothes make the man. People have little or no influence on society. You can't depend on your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. If you pick up a starving dog and make him prosperous, he will not bite you. This is the principal difference between a dog and man. If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you read the newspaper, you're misinformed. Always do what is right. It will gratify half of mankind and astound the other. Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. The trouble is not in dying for a friend, but in finding a friend worth dying for. I've lived through some terrible things in my life, some of which actually happened. The easy confidence with which I know another man's religion is folly teaches me to suspect that my own is also. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, then success is sure. Get your facts first, and then you can distort them as much as you please. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. If animals could speak, the dog would be a blundering, outspoken fellow, but the cat would have the rare grace of never saying a word too much. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. I didn't have time to write a short letter, so I wrote a long one instead. A banker is a fellow who lends you his umbrella when the sun is shining, but wants it back the minute it begins to rain. April 1. This is the day upon which we are reminded of what we are on the other 364. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. I have found out that there ain't no surer way to find out whether you like people or hate them than to travel with them. To get the full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with. Of all the animals, man is the only one that is cruel. He is the only one that inflicts pain for the pleasure of doing it. Heaven goes by favor. If it went by merit, you would stay out, and your dog would go in. I must have a prodigious amount of mind. It takes me as much as a week, sometimes, to make it up. It is curious that physical courage should be so common in the world and moral courage so rare. After all these years, I see that I was mistaken about Eve in the beginning. It is better to live outside the garden with her than inside it without her. The most interesting information come from children, for they tell all they know and then stop. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. When we remember we are all mad, the mysteries disappear and life stands explained. The human race has only one really effective weapon, and that is laughter. Always acknowledge a fault. This will throw those in authority off their guard and give you an opportunity to commit more. Giving up smoking is the easiest thing in the world. I know because I've done it thousands of times. I've had a lot of worries in my life, most of which never happen. There is a charm about the forbidden that makes it unspeakably desirable. Eat a live frog first thing in the morning and nothing worse will happen to you the rest of the day. I have a higher and grander standard of principle than George Washington. He could not lie. I can, but I won't. There are many humorous things in the world, among them the white man's notion that he is less savage than the other savages. Part of the secret of success in life is to eat what you like and let the food fight it out inside. It is better to deserve honors and not have them than to have them and not deserve them. It's better to keep your mouth shut and appear stupid than open it and remove all doubt. My books are water, those of the great geniuses is wine. Everybody drinks water. Never argue with an idiot. They will only bring you down to their level and beat you with experience. There was never yet an uninteresting life. Such a thing is an impossibility inside of the dullest exterior. There is a drama, a comedy, and a tragedy. It takes your enemy and your friend working together to hurt you to the heart, the one to slander you, and the other to get the news to you. In the beginning of a change, the patriot is a scarce man, and brave, and hated, and scorned. When his cause succeeds, the timid join him, for then it costs nothing to be a patriot. The right word may be effective, but no word was ever as effective as a rightly timed pause. Thunder is good, thunder is impressive, but it is lightning that does the work. Politicians and diapers must be changed often, and for the same reason. In the first place, God made idiots. This was for practice. Then he made school boards. A person that started in to carry a cat home by the tail was getting knowledge that was always going to be useful to him, and weren't ever going to grow dim or doubtful. Never argue with a fool. Onlookers may not be able to tell the difference. Few things are harder to put up with than the annoyance of a good example. What is man? Man is a noisome bacillus, whom our Heavenly Father created because he was disappointed in the monkey. Patriotism is supporting your country all the time, and your government when it deserves it.